time,
Mhm.
I was actually satisfied with two of my drawings. One was the Stellaris one, the invasion,
It was nice. It was very well done.
It was very
and
well
the
done.
second was the Aku Vader.
Yes. Speaking of
But I
Aku,
wasn't able to finish it. But anyway,
speaking of Aku
Yeah.
Vader, welcome back to Star Wars Star Sentinels RPG.
Oh, we're online.
ah,
Yeah.
you're live. Yes,
Perfect.
we begin with the perfect intro.
Yes.
Exactly. For us, it's perfect.
I'm sorry I kind of rushed us into that, but given how little time Pika's got right now, I kind of want to get it started.
Yeah.
Hour and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah.
Let's go.
Hour and a half. So you heard it here first, folks. This is going to be a speed run.
The Star
Oh,
Wars
go, go.
Relentless Emotion speedrun, which will end with us going to Electric Boogaloo.
Guys, the clock is
We don't
already there.
we don't
We are
have
losing.
time.
We're,
We
we're
don't have
losing
time
a
for
second on the
RP and
first
fluff.
section.
We don't have time for RP and
Flash
these
fix,
things.
no.
Roll
No.
initiative immediately.
We're, we're losing 30 seconds already in the first section. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're super
What
late.
are we fighting? Let's go. Let's go.
Uh,
Okay, so last time things happened. Oh God, we
yes.
are rolling. So last time things happened that we don't have much time to actually go in depth. All you need to know is that the party is currently uh, going towards. It's not a D4, damn it. And
What? I thought we rolled off of Pika's
uh,
initiative.
What's the other role playing game?
the party is currently
We're going to
heading
Utegetu
towards,
Neb.
yes,
The Cloud
to the
District.
Utegetu
Electric
Nebula.
Boogaloo.
Yes, to the Electric Boogaloo, which translates loosely in the Utegetu Nebula. So, this is a bit off the main roads, let's call it. It's not a place that many people visit because they're not much there, to be honest. Um, as the name says, it is a nebula. It is at the end of a hyperspace route, so it is relatively safe to get there. But in order to navigate through the nebula, this is up to the piloting skills of the crew.
Okay, Brindle, you're piloting.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, obviously. Unless it's mandatory. Only we need Rinder to do something. Yeah, he's piloting.
before we get there, is there anything you want to do? No, come on. On the way,
Uh,
any
on,
minor stops
Not
or
really.
something?
not any
Okay,
minor stops. No.
okay, okay. So, what I want is one, two, three. Yes, I want three use computer checks by anyone
Okay, I'm going to do check computer. Give me a second that I open
That
my
one, that
character
one,
sheet.
that one.
to see how
Oh god.
fast you will calculate your. Okay.
I roll a
You have
9. God damn
you have
it.
you have no problem setting up the coordinates to get from safely from lane to lane. So your journey at the precipice of the nebula is safe and actually quick. It
Mhm.
only takes you. Oh, give me a second because I'm counting. Yes, it only gets you 1 week and 5 days to get there.
Okay.
With all the jumping around.
That's 2
So
weeks.
Hmm.
yes,
This
and
is Star Wars.
it is yes.
There's a reason they skip over the
It's
hyperspace trips.
yeah, yeah. It's supposed, even in the very well established hyperspace lanes, it it pretty much says how much time you will need to get from Coruscant to the corporate sector, for example, which is one lane pretty much.
Mm.
Uh, it's about a week,
Or
and
5
we're
days.
talking, yeah, and we're talking about a very well established hyperspace lane. Anyway, so now that you're at the nebula, it's time for the pilot checks. So I will need
Another
um,
pilot check.
yes, a pilot check,
Does the
and
30 I rolled earlier need to get re-rolled, or
no, this is a new one.
okay?
Nice.
Ooh, very well. And I want one last use computer check.
Okay, give me a second. Damn it! What is it with me at nines? Is that
I think
enough, or
we've
do
got
I
the
use
same
a force
bonuses to
point?
use computing.
No,
No,
he
no,
will
because
tell you.
you did the 14, and
No,
you
I
got a
mean we've got
29,
the
and I
same
got a 4.
bonuses, so
Oh,
our results for a given die result would be the same.
is this enough, or do I need to roll a force point? Me, sorry, didn't hear you.
Uh, it's your choice if you want to roll
Uh,
or not.
sure, why not? There.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Up 2 DCs.
That that
Mhm.
will make things easier, which means
Oh, I don't like that too. I
and
don't like that too.
one more. Actually, you one of you is going to roll that. I want someone to roll a d6.
D6, okay.
Yes. Who's going
Oh,
to take
you
the
roll
top?
one. Okay.
Everyone's just
Ah,
gonna roll one now.
it is a 6. So, it gets you roughly 2 days to navigate through the system. You don't encounter any major problems.
Mhm.
You get some disturbances from time to time, but they could be due to a plethora of reasons. Could be from
Mhm.
interference from the nebula itself. You know that you are getting dangerously close to the
Mhm.
cluster of space anomalies that border the known galaxy and the unknown regions. So yes, some minor disturbances are to be expected.
Mhm.
But you find your way to your set coordinates. It seems to be a moon.
Mhm.
Uh,
That's no
from
moon.
what you can see, it has it has some life on it. Uh, you can see plants, strange plants, but plants still. And yeah, I guess you will land as close as you can to your destination.
Uh, while we are whatever we are doing, can I use a news computer to try to check to see if there is a breathable atmosphere there, or do I not need to roll
Yes,
that?
you can roll once and check two things to see,
Okay.
yeah, to see what type of life forms you can expect there.
Mm.
Number one, and number two, if you can get any technological signs.
Okay.
And number three is the atmosphere breathable.
Okay, a 15.
Ooh, okay. The atmosphere is breathable. It's more heavy than what you are uh,
Mm-hmm.
accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some minor haziness, but nothing actually dangerous or
Mm-hmm.
detrimental
We get out of the
to
ship
one's
and
health.
we just get out of the ship and
Okay,
there's going to be a
anything else?
With a 30, you get some pings of um, I don't want to say human-made,
Life
some
intelligent
technological
mate.
signs. Yes, some
Mm-hmm.
technological signs, but nothing that seems active. You just get some pings of, big clusters of metallic structures and stuff. So,
Okay, so after seeing that, I obviously having in mind the Murin is the one that knows the most about this. I come Murin into the cockpit and tell him, "Hey, there are these places," and I point to whatever it is that the locations that appear on the map. I calculate they have on my screen and says, "These places are places where there is technological activity, but there is no. I'm not seeing could be, but I'm not seeing any life signs. Do you have any idea if what you're looking for could be close to any of this?"
Sorry, repeat.
What did Cloud said?
Repeat, please.
Okay, uh, I will do it simple. Um, Neo call moved into the cockpit where he is. He pointed out the computer where he has a map of the spots that he pointed out with technological activity, but that this seems like it's not active. He
Oh,
basically told you any of the. I'm not sure if there is life science, but any of these places is close to whatever you are looking for, or.
so, Mirs,
Mhm.
do I have any info about where it could be or no?
yes, you have coordinates.
And does
They
any
do
core?
vaguely correspond with what little
Mhm.
signs of technology you can pick up from the
Okay,
ship sensor.
Mhm.
so if I understood, Maxime has 3 points and I have one. So, except if like all of them align. Um, which one corresponds to what Max is picking up?
Uh, you can make your. There are there are two main locations.
Mm-hmm.
One of them you can see from the surface. The second one seems to be
Deep
underground.
underground. Okay, so let's
Not
check.
very deep, but underground.
Can we do a pass on the with the ship from the one on the surface just to check what is going on?
Yes, yes, you can.
Uh,
The- mhm.
assuming there may be a camp actually there, an enemy camp,
Mhm.
so we should be a little
Yeah,
bit careful. Other than that, yeah, we will discuss when we are done with the first one.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So, you do the pass, and you quickly realize that uh, it that this thing used to be uh, a camp, pretty much,
Mhm.
um, for refueling. You know, um, getting things ready. So it seems abandoned. You don't pick up any life signs that would
Seems
correspond to
seems
humans
like
or
a
anything
fuel
else.
station, basically.
Yes, yes, yes. It's pretty much a campsite for people that get to this particular place, corner of the galaxy, to get some a relatively safe, let's call it, um, a small base to get some repairs done, some refueling. But again, it seems abandoned. No one has been there for quite some time, from what you can see from as closely as you can get with your ship and what you can pick up with the sensors. So it doesn't seem to have anything of particular interest, but you could stop to check things out
So
if you want with more detail.
so I'm okay. So uh, I'm want to go on the me at least. I want to go on the underground because it sounds like there is where the interesting stuff exists. That being said, if we want to make this as a base, or like camp a little bit here and take this out in order to get any resources like fuel and other stuff, if any exist, we could make a stop. But like I will check if there's any of interest. But like since I'm not expecting anything
I
of interest, I'm happy to pass by or like just sit for like uh, recovery or like make it a camp.
I would, for my opinion, to give my opinion there for the group, so we know the decision of that. I think that I don't think that we need many resources stuff like that because we are not in that kind of survival state yet.
Yeah.
But I do think that maybe there is an easier and safer way to get down there. It will obviously call attention of whoever is here because it's Star Wars. We're going to have a fight, but it could even if we don't take it, we can use it to see if someone has been, if there is a way to go into the base down that it's lower. uh, we could use it to track signs or stuff like that, get a clue. I think that from that angle it's worthwhile.
I didn't exactly get everything, but yeah.
Basically, I think that going there to look for signs of who we could be going against would be a good idea, not so much using it for our advantage.
I mean, it sounds like it has been abandoned for quite a while. So I'm not expecting anybody to any significant life of
No, but
signs of life to indicate us anything. But well,
no, but if there is any kind of connection between the two bases, which could be possible, there that can be a sign because someone may be going up and down from whatever connection that is.
the other one is far away from here and not underground. Mirs.
The underground one is it's not near where you are, but it's relatively close enough. So
So
it will get you a few hours to get there, pretty much.
so pro- so technically, you don't basically is it far away? Uh, is it far away enough to consider this not a possible camp to get there, or is it a possibility? You will say, I don't know. Come on, say it.
No, as I said, it's
It's
about yeah,
it was a few hours.
it's about 6 maybe 7 hours.
That's almost half a
Uh,
day trip.
Yeah, and with that time, yeah, no, it's not. Then there is no reason if it is that far away.
Like I don't think anybody was using this as a camp
No, if it is
to explore
that far
far.
away, there
But
there is no reason for using it for a camp like that. Yeah, it's better to just skip it for now on.
Yeah,
Ex-
the thing is, you don't know exactly what the other side is.
and if
That
there is
one you already
another side.
saw. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. The thing is, if you want to stop there and see, you know, uh, search the place, you can do that, or set up a small camp there if you
Like,
want. That's about it.
like this feels like a good place if we want to gather resources, gather intel, and do a small camp and preparation to have like a backup place, basically on the planet. That is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the other play, and also we don't know if we can
The
park
ship on the other
the
one.
ship on the other one, except if we check, which I'm pretty sure it's like 2 minutes to check because we are on a ship.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah,
not
it
two
won't
minutes,
take
but
long
you
for you
get
to
the
check.
idea. Like in 1 hour, we will have seen the other one, and we will park in the ship,
Mhm.
basically. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, like I would say, let's check the other place, but like I want other opinions, like Pika, Mr.
Mhm.
Bridor, Mr. Krieg, any clues with your expert marksmanship and any tips about
Uh,
survival?
Okay, you can roll a galactic lore.
I mean, I can roll a galactic lore if you want, but
Eh, We, we,
um,
we, we want opinions of
For
the
Pika
party, is what we're
specifically, it's
doing.
going to be an easier DC
Yep.
I mean,
because he knows. Okay.
I
knows
Um.
galaxy
what?
brained this.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
have the same plasma on galactic lore.
it
Perfect.
seems pretty standard from what you can see from the ship, Brindor. It seems like a small camp that was, established there to for refueling and having a small base. Pretty much for explorers and other people that would go there. You have a keen eye to pick up any signs of underhanded activity, let's say. And it seems that this camp is very well out in the open. It wants to be visible, pretty much,
It's on
whoever
the up.
made it. So
It's on
that
the up and
means
up.
yeah, so that means it wasn't established by any pirates or smugglers, because if that was the case, they would want to have it,
More hidden.
as
Yeah.
as hidden as possible.
All right. I'll
So
pass this information on to
it
the mood.
seems, yeah,
Yeah, it seems it is an official base that has been abandoned when people came to explore the place, the planet.
yeah.
That's what it sounds.
From what you can see, um, from some scraps that you pick up, looking around, making some, very low passes with your shuttle to check out the place. What little equipment is left behind, or mostly because it was broken or discarded, it seems to be not of a bygone era or anything like that. Um, it is of modern technology, let's call it. But of course, you can't be sure of
So this isn't like some
how much
ancient
back in the
post that's
day
been
it is.
abandoned. It's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
more
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
recently abandoned.
it's
Yes, yes.
explorers,
It's
yes.
it's a relatively recent base. This one.
Again, if we want to gather any parts or stuff, or like maybe credits, I don't think so. Uh, in general, if we want to gather stuff for the future, we could make a stop on the cap. We may find
Oh,
medkits or other stuff.
I
Uh,
want you to roll a perception check as well.
Everybody,
Whoever is actively looking around
I think
while you are making the passes.
almost everybody except
Well,
Zawen.
Yeah.
considering I'm like the
Okay.
pilot, I'd better be looking around.
Yeah, you
It's not
better.
difficult. It's not a difficult decision to make.
I don't see anything.
So, in a corner in the base, you can see it's somewhat camouflaged because of the foliage that has overgrown the place. But you can see that there is some kind of a small ship that
Is the small ship bigger than ours?
staying there on the ground pretty much, abandoned as well.
All right, guys,
Um,
it's time to go claim an extra ship.
and
Like,
it seems to be a transport ship, not a big one, but still,
Hey
it
guys,
doesn't
free
seem to
ship. Let's
be a
go get it.
fighter or
can
something like
that
that.
ship get this ship inside of it?
Yeah.
No, no, it doesn't.
Can this ship get that ship inside of it?
No,
I I I,
So
I,
can
will-
you
I
give
was
a third speeder again?
it's
I will say this. Sadly, I prefer this ship because at least this one can fight in the sky. I
No, you're right.
remember all the previous sky fights, space battles that we had, and it's like,
no.
no, that's a bad
The
idea.
one,
No, no.
the one you have now is much better than whatever this
I'm just
thing
suggesting
over
we
there is.
steal the ship on the ground
Plus, you
because then we
don't
can
even
sell
know
it
if
for
it is
money.
yes. Plus, you don't even know if it is
Working
able
condition.
to fly, to fly,
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
fly at all, or working.
Well, then we just call
Because
Ketch's
it
towing
seems
services.
abandoned, but
It is towing services. I
in
see.
correlation with the high roll that you had with your galactic lore, it seems a bit strange that they would leave an entire ship, even if it is not anything, amazing
Okay,
behind.
Mish, let's go check the place in that case because first
Let's
we
make sure to
move.
turn off all our comms, make sure no one knows we're going there. That way, the murderous hillbillies that live here can kill us in peace, and no one will have to be disturbed.
Oh God.
Okay, so uh, to be fair, I'm all for living here, but like if anything can clue us on whatever, if we
Same.
get here and also get supplies, I'm happy to spend like
Uh,
up to 30 minutes before we go to the next destination.
I don't think we will find any supplies, but getting a clue on whoever we're going up against, sure, always.
I call an abundant ship a supply. No, I can't. Talking.
I know that you call that supplies, but let's be honest. Here in Star Wars, when have we had to gather supplies? Exactly
Right
my
now,
point.
right now, let's
No,
do it.
never.
All right, I'm
Med
taking the
pack
That
plane
is
is-
a
down.
supply. So how many med packs we find? All of them. Okay, good.
We are landing this plane so we can raid dead people's stuff. It is
Yeah.
the
Oh no.
tradition for a role party or role playing group.
Oh yeah, that's tradition. I agree. It. Anyway,
I thought. Anyway, let's
So,
proceed.
you land.
You want me to know?
question:
What do you want me to roll?
can I just take the data that there is in the computer to get a much in my portable computer, get a closer look to where the technology signals are coming from, so I can zoom into that.
Also, what do you want me to, let's say, to see what we are finding here? Or everything is fine?
What do you mean? Don't worry, I will tell you.
Don't worry, I will kill you all. Good.
Yes, don't worry, everything will be fine. You're walking into a trap, everything is going according
Mears,
to plan. Actually,
can I or not?
yes, you can take it with you. I mean,
Okay,
uh,
so
you
Neo is
do
going
have.
to be following the
Also,
closest
don't forget
technology
that
signal.
have that you do have an astromech. It could check things if you want, but
Yeah, I'm obviously also taking the astromech with me, so he can help me with if there are multiple ones inside this place.
okay. So, um, you approach the other ship. Um,
Mm.
it yes, it seems abandoned.
Mhm.
Um, you can go there and try to force yourself to open uh, to open the ship's door in order to get access because it doesn't seem to be functional. At least it doesn't seem to have any
Mhm.
energy supply going.
Okay,
Just
I look at the portal
you're
computer that I
not
have.
sure. Yeah, pretty much you're not sure if the doors are locked, if the doors are malfunctioning, and this is why they're not opening, or if there is no electricity at all at the ship, so
Yeah,
the
yeah,
doors
yeah,
won't open.
I
yeah,
force
yeah.
light.
I imagine. I imagine.
I force
I
lighting doesn't get enough electricity. I'm joking.
uh, Anyway, I look at my portal computer. Is the signal coming from the ship or in this location or somewhere else
Um,
in this place? The signal that in the place we land is on the ship or is somewhere else? The
oh,
sign that you got
it's from all over the place, pretty much. It
all over
just
the place.
yeah, it's just it's just a
Mm.
scan to see if you can find any
Okay, I tell to the
technological means
droid
around.
go to the central hub here and see if you can connect. If you can connect, I did not make a direct link, but I tell him basically to through the comms to basically contact me because I understand basic, so have no problem.
Okay. Do you
And I will begin the trying to see what's the problem with the doors on this ship. So I have to roll mechanics for that, right?
okay? Yes. Actually, you have your portable computer with you.
Yeah.
You can make a small scan with it on the ship. So
Oh, okay.
use computer check. Will take care of that.
So I don't need to enter the system, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see if this use computer is good enough for that. Okay.
Okay. With that, you are pretty sure with the readings you get that this
Mm-hmm.
ship is not working because it doesn't have any energy supply left.
Mm-hmm.
So it has either been depleted or removed.
Can I, through my mechanics, do something to force the door, force the mechanism of the door to open?
Hmm.
If
Yes,
not,
you
then
can. You can do a few things, but it will take some time because you will be doing Java work,
all right. How about
dismantling pretty much.
alternate? Let's just get a force user in here to just rip the door open.
I mean, we've got an actual
Okay,
Java who could
GM,
do Jedi
you
work.
okay? But voice in the head of everyone that tells us what's possible or not according to the information that we should know. What would take longer, Neo dismantling or the force being used to brute force the opening?
If they use the force is successful, it will
Mhm.
be much faster.
Okay, then Neo will
Que-
say,
And
"Well,
it's the
question,
door.
question.
Yeah.
Can they use the lightsabers?
I mean, yeah.
It will not take
okay."
long yet.
Neo will say, "Okay, well, unless you want me for 2 hours to be doing what was Jawain's wet dream of dismantling the mechanism to opening this ship, you can someone with the force open this
Joanne?
before I begin the process?"
Like if we aren't opening it in like immediately, I'm happy to just check if the base has anything um, interest we can get and get and leave.
Yeah, Neo is waiting for the communication for the droid, so he would I sent the droid to check at least the computers. The rest we can check it out physically once we have someone inside the ship looking to see what's there. So Do we take 2 hours for me to open this? Will you guys check the base, or
No,
do
like
we force open this?
either we force open it, and if we cannot do it immediately, I'm like, yeah, let's leave.
Split the party. Split
Mhm.
the party.
Anyway,
let's leave and leave Neo here to open it if we come back in 2 hours.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway, go
Neo
on.
is dead then. He's found dead there.
So,
Mhm.
uh, if you want to open the door using the force, one of the force users go ahead,
I volunteered to
make a
wait for
roll.
this because
Mhm.
he's got the option to either use the force on it, or also he's also pretty good at trying to hack the door open, so he could do either or.
Yeah. Bye. There we go. So are you rolling first, or am I?
You.
Okay. I roll a 2.
Let's see if the master can
You
do any.
missed the door with your lightsaber.
The door.
Mhm.
The door moves, but the mechanism inside is pretty wonky at this point. Hasn't been greased in who knows how long.
Let the master do it
It gets stuck a
marginally
bit.
better.
Yeah, with your combined check, it is enough to force it completely open.
Mhm.
So now you can walk inside the ship.
I only got a 6, so it's like I
Start.
said, it's marginally better.
Okay. Neo will say, I will be with the droid, so I can see if I can speed up the process there. So Neo
Okay.
goes to inside the base.
So
the droid.
I want 2 rolls from whoever is going to search the ship. One is a perception check, the other one is a gather information check.
Let me check.
Oh,
I can do 13 on gather information,
Brindle can only
and
can barely notice his shoes.
and do
yep.
you want do
Brindo,
you
you're pretty sure this is a ship.
do you want
Yes.
do you want more perceptions or no?
Hmm?
You
I
want
mean,
more
you probably
perceptions?
want more perceptions considering my role.
I mean, you
I
want.
mean, if you go inside the ship and actively search around,
I
yes,
go.
you
Do you
can.
want both gather information and perception, or like one of them?
I'd say
Because I have plus, it's like two difference on perception. I have two more perception, so it's better to roll that. But if the gather information has a lower roll, I would prefer to roll that. If that makes any sense.
okay.
Mhm.
If Neo is going to roll for the gather
Perception.
information check,
Uh,
Neo is
roll a
going to the
perception.
base, so
He's all about that base.
so let
So
me.
you will be
okay.
making
Give me a
the
second.
gather information one, and the
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the
There,
come
perception
on,
then.
yes, and
there.
you
I
Yeah.
roll
rolled the good information.
perfect.
It's better, I guess.
Okay.
It's double what
Almost a
Pika got.
20.
So you get some
I was
access.
talking for the perception.
I know, that's what I say.
Anyway.
It's double what Pika got.
Mhm.
You get access to okay. Bring let's go to Moodin first because it's
Mhm.
easier and much faster. Uh,
You find
so
nothing.
the mood, you don't find anything alarming around the ship.
Okay,
It just seems abandoned. No,
okay.
no evidence of a fight
I'm
there
super
or.
alarmed. There's definitely an alien coming down and eating us.
Hmm. Um, Everything seems in order. Maybe one thing that again catches your eye a bit is that you can see some equipment laying around, like uh, general equipment, tools, even a small compartment that has a few weapons. In that they are left untouched pretty much. But they are not thrown around as if something went there and damaged the ship, or someone left in a hurry. It seems that they were left where they were, where they were supposed to be, pretty much. Uh, it seems that whoever had the ship didn't bother to take their things when they left.
Yeah, but why?
Eh, now let's go to what Neo is able to find with the
Mhm.
help of the astromech.
Mhm.
Um,
The
you get
astromech that
access
just magically has
to the ship's log.
Mhm.
You start searching around, and very quickly you can see that this was a minor exploration team from the New Republic
Mhm.
that was in this place roughly 10 years ago.
Mhm. Sí.
It seems that they didn't um, encounter any major difficulties. They had some run-ins with
Mhm.
uh, local creatures,
Mhm.
but it didn't seem anything,
Mhm.
overtly dangerous or anything.
Mhm.
And it seems that they found a location
Mhm.
that they were getting some readings about
Mhm.
technology and stuff like that. It seems it took them a month to
Mhm.
actually drill uh,
Mhm.
and very carefully, not to destroy anything,
Mhm.
and get access. And you very quickly realize that they're talking about. Uh, this is referring to the
The
second,
Finja Modi. Mhm.
yeah, to the second area you also detected pretty much.
Mhm.
Um, it seems that there was some kind of ruins down there,
Mhm.
uh, and there were some problems because the exploration team didn't have a lot of time there. They had a
Mhm.
timetable, and
Mhm.
their funding was very limited. It was just, go there, see what you
Mhm.
can find pretty much, and that's your job.
Mhm.
Um, so they went a little bit overboard with the research. Uh,
Yes.
and they didn't have the funds to continue.
Mhm.
They pretty much got an answer of we'll check on a later date,
And it was never taken over. Mhm.
and yeah, pretty much pack up and come back.
Mhm.
But this ship never left.
Mhm.
It seems that whoever was in charge of this particular ship,
Mm.
at some point when they got to the first stop during their
Mm.
return journey, he actually decided to go back,
Mhm.
because you can see in the logs that he charted
Mm.
uh, his way back, and there the ship is.
Any kind of information basic on the person that had access to the
The
system,
last,
stuff like that.
yeah, um,
Mhm.
you rolled very well, so you will
Mhm.
find a small,
Mhm.
what's called a small datapad as well.
Mhm.
Um, And going through it, going through the files there, you see that it belonged to whoever came back, pretty much. It seems that he was alone, along with his with a droid, you presume, helping him in piloting the ship and maintaining it. He seems he seems determined. You can see that he has a lot of notes, and he says that a small diary entries, if you like, personal notes more than anything. That it says that I would be content to stay here. I don't care about going back.
Okay. I'm going to ask just one small more thing. Do
The
I get any
yeah,
idea of whatever it is that they found in exactly in those ruins and stuff like that?
no, you see that
Mm,
although he
mm,
seemed meticulous, taking notes about
mhm,
his journey and supplies, you
mm,
know, pretty much anything else.
mhm,
You don't see a single entry about the ruins themselves. You
mm,
can see that he has referenced them, but
mhm,
nothing about what's in there.
Um,
mhm,
Question. Um,
Mm.
First, um, um, is Stab involved somehow? Second, um,
Somehow Stab returned.
yeah.
second, uh, there's no mention about any, like you just said, like there's no mention about what there was in the ruins,
Mhm.
basically.
No.
Any mention why they're not going there, or like that's all we found?
Um, yeah, the rest of the group, the
Mhm,
rest of the exploration group, pretty much found the ruins.
mhm,
They got pretty close to
mhm,
making their way there, but they left pretty much because they needed more funds.
Hmm.
And they were like,
This
okay, we
the
found
mm,
this. We need more people there because it might be an archaeological site or whatever.
mm.
And the answer was, okay, we'll look into it
New
in the
Republic,
future.
right? This
Yeah,
is. Mhm,
sometime in the future, I guess.
Yes, and then
mhm,
Pack up and
I mean,
return pretty much.
mhm.
I mean,
So. Mhm,
if them
But this guy seemed determined to stay for some reason.
mhm.
okay, does he mention
Okay.
on the log anything or no? No.
Hmm?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, from what? Okay,
Mhm,
here's the thing. There is a strangeness to all this
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because it is strange for a singular person to say, "Ah, I
I'm
will
going back.
go there by myself."
Mhm,
And one of the last notes is that he's pretty content with staying there.
Mm.
mhm. Yeah, so basically what I was going to say is the other character before saying everything says, so apparently this belonged to your predecessor, Murin. Does not paint well with people that don't not have a strong force of will. Begins to share what he found. Pointing out that it's pretty suspicious with how methodical all of these notes are and stuff like that, that they haven't put anything regarding the ruins, which really raises the suspicious that something else is going on here and something was happening, obviously, with the team that was here,
Cool.
and probably the New Republic was aware.
Cool. Anything else, or like we just gather resources and leave?
Pretty much that's it.
Okay. Any med packs
Mhm.
and other resources we may find before we leave?
You do find actually. Let me see.
Any upgrades to our ship or engines we
Let
can
me see.
do?
No, no. Med packs. Med packs. No, you don't find any med
Mm.
packs.
Mhm.
We found 10 million credits. Wait, what?
Uh, you do find the uh, come on, a credit chip. You don't know if it has anything in it, and
Mhm.
you need to get to the civilized place to check this out. Actually,
Okay,
Mhm.
I guess we take that with
Mhm.
us. Any other thing that may be of interest in general in the area or outside that uh, we, it may interest us.
yeah, you don't have to roll because
As,
you can
as,
take your time.
assuming there's also like how to say any attack signs, although I think you will have mentioned by now, like wildlife or important wildlife mention or anything.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
can see some tracks. You can see some tracks of
Mm.
something big. It seems walking on four legs, going around near the area, but
not
you
in the
know,
area.
it's
Good.
yeah. It seems to be something, some kind of big creature. By big, I don't mean anything huge, but not small. Uh, it's medium-sized to large-sized, pretty much.
So you're
Uh,
saying it's not a AT-AT out in the wild?
No, no, and definitely not tracks of something that seems to be metallic, or
anyway, point is we have nothing else of interest. So
Uh, yeah, pretty
yeah,
much the rest of the camp seems to be,
a camp,
yeah,
an abandoned
what
camp.
you would expect.
Got it. So let's go back to the ship and go to the other spot, I guess.
Yep.
I assume it
Where?
coincides. The ruins mention it coincides with the area we have found. That's an assumption I did. They didn't
Yeah.
mention anything.
I mean, this is the thing. The all the information I found said that the ruins were excavated.
Hmm.
So, having in mind that there's a place much deeper, yeah, inside the planet, yeah, that's the site where the ruins were
Perfect.
excavated.
Let's go there. Except if anybody
Okay.
has any
Mhm.
other idea of what we could check before we go. Like a new fusion reactor, is it better now?
Okay, so you get close to, you get back to your ship, and you make your way to the second area, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we blast
So,
it. Wait.
um, okay, you have pinpointed exactly where this
Mhm.
where the signs of technology come from.
Mm-hmm.
You've also
Mhm.
cross-referenced the notes and everything else you got, and you're pretty sure that yes, this has to be the excavation site, and you're pretty confident that you can find exactly where they were digging. So it won't take you that much time uh, to get there. How close to the area do you want to go with your ship? Uh, from a distance, you can land pretty close if you want.
I will say
It's a forested area. It has some steep rocks uh, in a nearby cliffside, but that's about it.
I'll leave it to our pilots.
All right. Hmm.
Hmm.
Neo, what do you think?
Oh no. You?
All right.
You?
Neo has no opinions.
Sorry. Sorry, I turned my brain off because I was saying something that was ridiculous. Then I will share it later on. What was happening?
So,
Mhm.
the question is,
Mhm.
Brinder is asking, do you think that we should go right outside the excavation
Mhm.
area or uh, a bit further?
Neo will say the guy is clearly insane. And there has been years since he has been left here alone. If he's still alive for some reason and there is people there, which I suspect at least someone else will be besides this guy, because not only too much time has passed, but something happened to this expedition team. No, I think we should be careful. I think we shouldn't just drop down close there. We should get a bit away.
That means we should ram our ship inside the ruins till we find what we are looking for.
Uh,
That means start shooting at the cliffside until we excavate the ruins this way.
I agree with that idea.
it's called high precision, careful excavation methods.
You just hear this voice in your head that just screams with glee, saying, "Aku provides."
All right, I'll fly the ship to a short semi, walking distance away, like I don't know, 10 minutes walking away,
Mm-hmm.
and then put down, and we can walk the rest of the way.
Should we
Okay.
maybe also hide it or not? Like put leaves on the ship and then put it on a swamp so nobody can find it? We can lift it from a swamp. We have like 2 Jedi in Masters.
Okay,
Mhm.
we sink the ship in the swamp.
Perfect.
All
Oh,
right.
and even and
The
it has
sense
been
of
proven, even if it is on a swamp, it is perfectly working, and it's on peak condition coming out of it.
So this is the setup for when Alana finally meets the Force Ghost of Yoda, saying size matters not.
Yes, you have to find.
Mhm.
You have to find a space goblin as well somewhere in this
Yeah.
place.
Alana goes off on her own quest to find a space goblin, and Dwayne gets even more jealous.
So, um,
Oh no, at that point, Joanne would just give up. Really? If I'm contending with a ghost now, there's no way.
My master's gone schizophrenic. I need to get help.
so you land in a place that you surmise that it's at a safe distance from the ruin site. You get your things and you start making your way towards the area of your interest. How are you going to make your approach? Stealthily? Are you going to be, just walking through?
I would send the stealthy people up first, and then the non-stealthy people can walk
Yeah.
up behind if it's clear. So I'd say
Yeah.
send Brindor, Dwayne, and possibly Moodin up first, and then Dwayne and then Elena and Neo can follow afterwards if it's
Yep.
clear.
Okay. I want a stealth check from the stealth team.
Not stealth check from the stealth team.
Oh no, a 4.
Yeah, you can afford that.
Oh no.
Get off the stage.
Just doing my job.
Oh
Hey,
no.
still better
Oh
than
no.
what
Oh
Moodin
no,
did.
I don't think we're sneaking everybody.
we're
I-
not.
I'm so stealthy.
Wait, I'm
That
not.
Listen,
everything
Brindor,
makes noise.
Brindor,
we're
you are our only hope.
we're going in with all the stealth
I
and
see.
subtlety of a Disney parade.
I see it. I see it tweak,
Oh,
and
wrong
I
one. Sorry.
stomp on it.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
darn.
Pilot.
You're driving
I'm so
it.
used to looking at the skill right
Oh,
above
still.
one reroll from catch, and
So,
so that's my
Brindor,
pilot skill now.
Brindle's the only one going forward then.
so
I'm
Brindor,
stealthily moving forward, and then I see Moodin and Joanne
ship.
going forward as like a big brass band, just slamming on their drums and tooting horns. And I
Elena
was
is
like,
on
what the
the.
hell?
Ironically, Elena is
You
at that moment
Brinder,
on the
I pull the
hologram.
You're
trumpet out
moving-
from underneath my robe.
Brinder, you're moving. You're
Elena,
moving pretty silently through the
Mhm.
forested area.
Mhm.
It's more of a jungle than a forest. You're used to this. You remember back in your
Yep.
days when you were doing very similar things with the rebels,
Mhm.
with your rebel friends, and
your rebel friend.
yeah, your rebel friends. Uh,
The rebel
everything,
French.
yes, everything goes swimmingly from your point of view,
Mhm.
but you'd swear that you left the ship behind. But you can hear an enormous racket coming from behind you.
Mhm.
Elena is a
Uh,
little bit further back and just face palming.
Jawain is Jawain is not used to
Mhm.
Jungle environment.
areas with so much foliage.
Elena's just.
Still manages to be somewhat,
You can tell he's
Of the-
trying.
Yes, yes. You're trying
Yes, you're
uh,
very trying.
good enough. Some other
Mhm.
times, okay, something was heard coming from your.
From my person.
Yes, from your person.
But it's not as bad as
Brinder.
but it's not as bad as the mood who just does this
Brinder.
power fart that just alerts the entire
Mhm.
wildlife in the area.
He just levels the entire
Mhm.
jungle.
Yes.
Like,
Brinder is.
It is here.
Come out wherever you are.
It is here. It's taken us hostage.
Brinder is deforesting the area.
no, Mood's
Fine.
deforesting the area.
Brindor
Maybe.
is deforesting the area. You don't mean Moodin.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm like,
Yes,
It's-
I'm like, will
I
he?
was like, who are you talking about?
It's
Yeah,
This
he
is
was
the
saying,
southern one.
he was saying to bring. I'm like, does he want to say Moodin all this time, and will he realize, or he will
actually,
say
Mudin
basically?
with all the fury that Mudin is destroying the forest, he actually cuts down the trees that Brinder is trying to hide on.
yeah, basically we just end up with the fact with Elena and Neo catching up, both of them wearing gas
Anyway,
masks.
yeah. Anyway, Mudin unfortunately is not very good at this. You're not used at
He's a city boy
walking
out in the
silently.
jungle.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. You know how to walk as
Incred-
conspicuously as you can in a rural area. This every time your foot touches the ground, there is a thick there's a thick layer of branches that break with every step.
Oh God.
That's what they mean by move with force.
Yep, let the force flow through you.
Mhm.
So, as you get near a small um, opening that you can see in the rock surface, and yes, as you get closer, you can clearly see that this is where the drilling took place. Um,
Mhm.
it seems to be a makeshift, very small camp there, and
Okay.
As you approach, you can see that a human figure gets out of it and looks towards you. Doesn't seem armed or threatening. As you, I guess that Brinder would have a better,
I'm
view.
reliving my Rebel Alliance days.
Yes, you can even use your rifle to see through the lenses, to check out who this person is. You can see
back
that
in the good old days when we were hunting stormtroopers
yeah,
on
he's
insert
wearing
forest
a
moon here.
he's wearing a pretty weathered New Republic coat.
Hey guys, I think we found Cassian Andor.
Yes, he was there all along.
Yes.
He never died.
He just turned
After-
into a Duros.
Yes,
Yes.
after the Death Star. After the Death Star shoot at what was
I
the
died to the Death Star and got reborn as a Duros.
Yep.
This is my isekai adventure.
This is when Alana just. This is why Alana's gotten so well with getting on so well with Princess Leia, because she's like, "Hey Leia,
Andor
I
is
found
so
Cassian
unlucky.
Andor."
Cassian Andor is so unlucky that he got isekai'd in the same universe.
He's become Cassian. He's become Cassian Brindor now.
Oh god.
So, yeah, he seems like he's from what you can see, his hair a bit wild at this point. But yeah, he seems that well, probably he heard something rummaging through the forest.
Yeah, you heard Moodin's power
You
fart.
don't say.
He heard
Yeah,
Moodin's
and
power
he's
fart, obviously.
pretty much looking to see what this is. And yes, with a quick check that you can do, you can see that he's not currently armed. Oh, we lost someone. Oh, it was Tab. Okay,
It doesn't matter. Let's keep.
you should worry.
Anyway, we should keep going.
You should worry now. Yeah.
This was supposed to be Stab's character. He just falls over and dies.
Yes. No. So, what do you want to do?
With a broken sailor.
We're leaving it up for Rindor because he's for now alone, because the rest, with the exception of the failing stealth guys, are not there with him.
And I'm
Yeah,
trying
probably
to
I
shouldn't
mean,
have had that gas
obviously-
station food. It's made you all gassy.
and I'm trying to be stealthy, so I don't want to approach him because he may give away my position.
Moodin should never.
Oh my
Moodin
god.
should never have that egg and cress sandwich from the ye old space hop.
Oh god.
So, are you going to keep approaching stealthily, quotes unquote? Are you going to make
I'm gonna
your
let my
presence
party
known?
continue to be the distraction for me.
Okay.
So I'll continue stealthily, and my party is the distraction.
Moodin, go far over there.
They'll never suspect this fifth member of the band of roving madmen coming their way.
To be fair, Elena and Neo are probably way back out of the way, so it's probably just...
Yeah, we're waiting for you guys to tell us you can march for, because we're not
Yeah, you
stealthy.
have comlinks, so you can do that
So
easily if you want.
basically, since
All right.
Elena heard the power,
I'm gonna
it's like, I don't
compliment
think it's
say,
safe.
Joanne and Moodin have bucked it up enough that you guys can just go ahead and go forward. I'll stealth behind you guys.
I can smell it way back here,
Mhm.
Brindor. That's thanks for the information. Should we wear gas
And
masks?
Neo will add, I am surprised that they are doing as bad as I will do trying this.
Okay. So, after he takes a few glances around, you can see that he's checking, doing a very characteristic movement with his head as to, hear as best as he can. And he says, uh, if there's someone there, over here.
We go the
This looks
opposite.
like a job for the mood.
We go in the
If there's
opposite
someone
direction.
there, over here. Okay, I'm going to deforest the over here area.
Okay.
Follow the smell of my fart. Come talk to me.
I'm going to the over here area.
Mudin appears quite ungracefully through the woods.
Trickle the brown.
Is anybody here? Batman.
Jawain, do you want to go as well with Mudin?
I
Or
want
do
to
you
stay
want-
far away from Udin. I
Okay.
don't know what is.
Well, we don't know what he's been eating, but we need to stay away from it.
So, the moment he sees Mudin, he says, "Oh, well, hello there, friend. Was there an accident? You got lost? Your ship destroyed?
Yeah,
Are you an
my,
exploration
The
ship?"
perfect guy
Have you,
to be found
have
alone.
you ever rolled a nat 1 on stealth? Yes, that is indeed an accident.
do you have a spare change of trousers?
So he's asking me where am I, basically what I'm doing here.
Yes.
Okay, first, how does he look like?
I already told you. You can see that he's wearing a very weathered New Republic coat.
New
He
Republic.
doesn't seem to be armed. His hair are pretty wild at this point.
Any other info that I can gather now that I'm close? Like
Yeah,
his
he
nameplate,
seems.
maybe, if he has
Hmm?
one. Can I ask about his business card? Wait.
Mm,
Um, and does this person look like he could belong on the archaeology side or no?
possibly. He seems to be somewhere around 45 to 50
50
age
years old.
wise.
Yeah, I don't think it was abandoned like 10 years ago or something, that place. Um, um,
And
mm,
since he sees you a bit reluctant, he says,
n-
"Don't worry, I'm not a pirate, or I'm
yeah,
from the New Republic." And you can see that he's tucking his coat to show you the New Republic's emblem.
yeah, I'm not seeing any business cards, so I'm not saying that. So,
Don't worry, it's not stolen.
he just shows you his back credit card.
so what I was saying. So, does he have you? Hello, we are just here trying to, not just. Anyway,
Perfect. Throw everyone
Yes.
under the bus.
let me say it correctly. I'm
We
here
are
looking.
keeping the we. We are certainly keeping the
Yeah,
we.
we're keeping the we because there's no way I came
That's not
alone.
that's not the weave that he meant though. That's the problem.
Um,
Ah,
so, um,
I'll make it with that.
mine, whatever. We came to look at the sites. I'm not thinking correctly how I should phrase it. Everything. Uh,
We're tourists.
You can see that he chuckles a bit and he says,
No,
"Well, we're
I'm
not
saying that
taboo
out
or
of
anything, but
I'm saying that out of character. Give me a second. Is what I'm
okay."
trying to say. So, hello. I'm okay.
Hello.
We are keeping the hello. I know. Hello there.
Is it me you're looking for?
So,
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Can we stay off the memes? We're on short time.
Yeah.
Is
we
it
came.
possible?
Yeah, we came to look at me and my archaeological team. Me and my team has come to look at the site basically, and like I'm curious. Were you the one related to the archaeological to the camp that we found?
Yes, some 7 hours from here
Yes.
with the ship, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, it's me. So, I guess the others finally decided to continue the search.
Not really, to be honest, but I'm interested in well funding the search that you're talking
How
about.
far are you from him? How far are you from him? How
How
close do you want to get?
from him
Yes.
in I walk like how to say we're basically close enough like 5 meters or so, like not basically not shouting,
If
so he
he's
can.
sitting down on one side of the table, Mood is on the other side standing.
Oh,
Okay.
if there's a table, yes, something like that. Think about it.
I don't think there's a table, but
But that's just
To
what
get
I'm.
Okay.
yeah, I
to get
know.
the
I'm
distance.
I'm just saying it to Cloud, not to you.
He's in not just
Got
Darren, I
gas
understood what
range.
you meant.
Okay.
Well, probably
You
a
can see
little
that
bit
he's
further from a table, but yeah, you get the idea.
you can see that he's wearing some kind of visor
Mm-hmm.
in his eyes. It's semi-translucent. It is it's
Mm-hmm.
it is you have seen something like this before. It is made to have information at all times that you want to quickly go through
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's those Google
in your
glasses.
Yeah,
eyesight, pretty much.
yeah, basically a visor with info.
But yeah, but at the same time, it dulls a bit his eyes, so you can see his eyes, but you can't make any color or any
Yes.
detail, pretty much, behind it. He says, "Okay, so you're an independent group, I guess.
Yes,
Are
and
you affiliated with any organization, anything?"
boss is not affiliated out of character. Boss is not affiliated with New Republic, right?
It is, but they're not,
Directly affiliated.
yeah,
Um,
I mean,
so,
the Bureau
um,
is working for the New Republic. They're doing work for them, but they do not, they are
uh,
not owned by the New Republic.
yeah, because like I don't want to say immediately that I'm from Boss, as cool as that sounds.
I'm bottled.
I want to say I'm with an affiliate, a group affiliated with the New Republic, and I would like to, and I have a personal interest to check these ruins and maybe fund an expedition.
Well,
Ye-
fund is a strong word, I came to realize. Here's the
I
thing.
indeed it is.
Here's the thing. I was able to make my way into the ruins.
Mhm.
It's safe in small numbers. We can't get any heavy equipment down, but uh, pretty much what you can carry on your person.
Mm,
If you want to check out the place, I have mapped a small area at this point. Um,
mm.
I mean, you can gather your team and check it out.
Sure. Oh, what time it is out of character? Basically,
It's getting close to evening at this point.
are you gonna go back or are you gonna stay here?
Me?
Yes, because it's
Oh,
like a 6 hour walk for the camp.
no, I'm staying here. He says.
Okay, cool. If if we want any information of the areas you have found, can I contact you? Or like
Now that you mention it, I don't have a means to contact you, so maybe it would be best to come along.
to come alone? Okay,
Yes. Roll a perception check.
okay. I was expecting that.
Hmm.
Perception. That's not bad, but it's not good. So we are doing this. Uh, that's better. Not good. Still, I want the 6. Anyway,
Okay. Uh, you can see that he changed from one to another very abruptly, but it's, I mean, it doesn't seem that strange, given
one,
that this guy has been
one,
alone, presumably alone there for
one
quite
to
who
another. What?
knows how long.
He sends one to another. What?
From I'm not coming with you to yes, I'm coming with you.
Okay, so he's like wants to come with us, basically.
Yes. First he said, no, I will stay here. And
No, I asked if he wants to go back to his camp. Basically, that is was my question. Not if he wants to come.
yes, and he answered, no, I will stay here. And then he said, actually, now that I think of it, I will come along.
So from
Seems pretty sus to me. He'd
from
better.
going into, I'm not going into the camp. He says that he will stay here. Now he's like he will come along.
Yes. And
Okay.
that was in a difference of a few seconds at most.
Yeah.
The
Got
change in heart,
got
pretty
it.
much.
Got it. Do I detect anything weird with the force or no?
Roll a first check.
I mean, should I roll the force thing? Nothing. There's no force involved. He's just a regular crazy. Actually, that was. I haven't rolled over 10 yet. I'm amazed.
The rest of the first users, if you want to roll as well.
Even though I'm like miles away. Okay.
You're not miles away. You're
I mean, if you roll a 35, it's still probably be better than my 25. Or like something like
Not
that.
even gonna try.
Nat
Like
20.
you are closer, so that may affect
Nice.
stuff. So
I mean,
no, you don't pick up anything force related with that
cool.
guy.
thanks for making me waste my only nat
And
20
you
cloud.
get a feel. Mhm. Yeah, you get a feel. You get a better feel of the area. Uh,
Mm,
it gives you a feel of uneasiness, but at the same time, nothing.
nothing to worry about.
Nothing overtly. You don't feel like you're going to be. You're walking into the open jaws of some monstrosity, but at the same time, you don't feel relaxed per se.
Okay, out of character, do I see the entrance of the ruins or not?
Yes, you can see the entrance. Yes, it's
Okay,
pretty
I,
close to where
I
his
assume,
little makeshift camp is.
yeah, I assume that is the area that you enter the site.
Yes, we enter from there, but some point the drill, they stopped. We stopped the work, and I had
Yeah.
to pick up by myself. So it was. It
Mhm.
took some time.
Okay, I'm gonna take it a little bit and um, just to check the area, and we'll let you know what I found and like after I have checked the area. Basically, I will call the rest of my team to
You want to go down there alone?
Not to go down, but basically, check the entrance. Basically, like
Oh, okay.
see
Well,
see what we need to get to go there. Like what else we need to
This is how the
you
mood
know
dies.
do
from
some scouting.
what you can see, it has a
Miss, I
comfortable.
don't want you to tell me. I want to get to leave him alone for some minutes.
Okay.
Out of character, basically. Like I want to go there, check the area because I'm gonna check it. Let's be honest. Check the entrance, and as I'm checking the entrance and all of that stuff, communicate with my team privately. You get me?
I get you. This guy doesn't, though.
I'm fine if he doesn't get me. If he wants to come and show me the way, that's still part of my plan. So
Mood is trying
I'm
to
still
try and
fine with
murder
that.
this guy for no apparent reason.
I mean, it's probably Hope at this point, so it's part of the course to murder him. Yes.
One murder hobo versus another.
Perfect.
Exactly. This is how the
The
Force
battle of the
works.
ages.
This is how the Force works, everyone.
This is how pen and paper works, everyone.
So, he shows you the entrance. He says, as you can see, there is a comfortable downward.
Hmm.
We can walk there, but I suggest you bring ropes, synth ropes,
Okay,
and
got it. So
some climbing equipment. Not
we,
that we are going to need it, but you never know.
we are not going to need it. All right.
Spish.
So you think it's very safe walk
I
mostly?
mean, as I said, I did get some access to the first chambers of the ruin. Um,
Hmm.
you're not going to need any very specialized equipment to get there, but if you want to explore, if
Deeper.
we want to explore deeper, it wouldn't hurt to have some synthrope.
Yeah, got it. So anyway, cool. Give me a moment to contact my team, and and we we can wait for them to gather so we can start the ascent.
Okay, okay.
So I move 1, 2, 3 steps away from him. You turn my back so he can push me and kill me, and turn my back to and make the motion to contact them through my com, basically.
He
Uh,
pulls out a dagger that says stab on it.
oh no, I didn't expect that. So,
Of
Uh, the
course.
uh,
twist.
so
Perfect.
by the way, I'm doing that because it's like the normal way to like turn away from the guy
Are
to
you sure he
contact
doesn't
the
need to?
others.
Are you
I
sure he doesn't
assume.
need to roll a will check to actually get through the fart gas just to be able to stab him though?
Anyway, so um, um, I'm doing that to say so. Um, he probably can hear me, so I have no problem. Like, like if you want to assume he's hearing me, he hears me. I'm not trying to hide my voice
Okay,
or what
okay.
I'm saying. Since I think it's unavoidable, I guess, to avoid him.
He's very
So
clingy.
yes, I tell to the group. I found the guy from the abandoned camp. He's here guiding me through the place. Um, we can.
He's
Uh,
giving me a tour.
he's giving me a tour. He says he's getting me to the abandoned haunted house. I don't know what that means.
He's
Uh,
wearing some sort of mask for some reason.
so anyway, he's guiding me through the place. Basically, so he's you can come to the entrance and also bring rope, and what else he said to bring? Rope,
The synthrope, if
synthrope.
none
Okay.
of you have it, but
So you can bring synthrope and wait for me. You will find me at the entrance, basically. So that's all I have to say. I hope Brindor has a brain, which probably has, and doesn't leave stealth.
I wasn't planning on leaving stealth. I do, however, plan on leaving the session like now.
I'm planning to stop
oh
like
yeah,
right
we know
here,
that.
to be honest.
Yeah, we should
So-
probably end here. Cliffhanger.
Goodbye.
So next
Bye.
Next
the,
session, we end the
next
session
session
with
we
next
see how
time-
Odin dies.
Next
Yeah.
time we see the
Thunder
hobo
Lord.
kill Mudin.
we end the
All
session.
right.
We end the session on a very appropriate screenshot of Elena saying, "I have a bad feeling about this."
See ya.
See ya. And see you, everyone else. I don't know if we'll be back again this week for another session, but given altered plans and everything, next week we'll be back with Star Wars again. So
Yep.
either way, we will
Next
see you.
week is Easter, so no, we won't be.
Yeah, it's pretty much we'll see how.
The Force
How we
works.
handle it, yeah.
Yes.
I'm presuming that we won't be able to have a stream next week, but we'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Mhm.
Anyway.
We'll see. Anyway,
Yeah.
next time on Star Wars Things and Stuff. Bye.